Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. 20,000 a minute. So that's why I said 20,000 science. Also, because I was doing math funny, I designed my science initially to be able to do 20,000 science a minute because I was doing how much can a belt hold. And then when I got the purple science, the iron requirements were so large that I scaled it back to only 10,000 science. Because purple science needs 7 of these smelting arrays. It needs 7 outposts just for 10,000 SPM. So let's see. All right, so I can just transfer this over. I would love to be a rookie at this because you know what? If I'm a rookie at this, then I am still learning and I love being in that situation. Now, what I did here, and this way I don't have to figure this out again, is I took each of these and I ran them in half. Now, and then I merged these. So I want to replicate this as much as I can. Yeah, that's a good comment. I don't plan on doing any editor access on this, but yeah. I have editor extensions available to me, and I have not. I won't use it. I won't even fire it up on this mod. Mod set. Ah, okay. Yeah, good point. Well, rather than continue to screw around this way, I'll just copy this down. Yeah, there are people who do some amazing things. I'm doing this because I wanted to try. I want to try it, but I have other things I want to do as well, like the aforementioned speed running. So when I get this working, it'll probably be the end of it. Otherwise, I would spend way too much time tinkering into it, and that would be bad for my health. One of the reasons I'm not turning it on is because, as we saw earlier, I will have UPS issues. And, shit, I screwed something up. The longer I can defer those UPS issues, um, the better off, the better I'll be able to do things. Yeah, Murphy, I have a pattern that I'm following. All of my all of my builds have a specific loading pattern, a specific unloading pattern, and this is going to try and stay as true to that as possible. So it's a lot of just copy paste sort of stuff of a design. I'm doing this one a little bit different because I am doing mixed belts um, for a couple of these, which I just normally won't do. But if you look at these, if you look at this setup here, I don't normally put the item. I refer to them as A, B, C, and D. A being the first closest unloader, B the second, A, B being the second unloader, C being third, and D being fourth. So when I look at this, I've got these two together, and then I'm really screwing things up on myself. So this is not what I normally do. So I've combined A and B in order to be able to get those together, and so that's purple and yellow are coming together there. And I'm sort of mulling over what I want to do here, but so, and how much of this I want to stay true to that. So this is going to put purple and yellow out here at B, which is not what this is. But it doesn't much matter. I mean, it was supposed to be here. And whereas normally I would just start having labs right here, I would have, my 12 beacon setup would start right away. It would start at this distance. This is going to be different because I'm going to have the 3 unloaders. And so normally it would be like right here would be that. And so if I put 3 unloaders here, 3, 2, 1, 2 loaders, I'm going to have to find a way to stagger that in, merge it, and then get it in here. But while I'm mulling that over, I'm thinking about how I'm going to do this part, and I don't much care which of these get joined together. I just need 2 of them to come together. So this is putting yellow and purple together all the way on the outside on column B, which is not really where I wanted it, because I don't really want A and B on B. I was also trying to remember what I was thinking when I designed this, so I'd get my head back into that. So ignoring the white, this is A and this is B. And then C and D were joined together like this. Oh yeah, I gotta deal with the robo ports too. Thanks, Faceless. Oh, it's not going to be a sushi belt. It's just 2 belts that are merged together. Oh, yeah, this is wrong. Okay. I pasted the wrong thing here. This is going to the wrong spot. Yeah. Okay, so that goes... shit. No sushi belts. I don't do sushi belts. Sushi belts are bad. Stop that. So I pasted the wrong thing here. So this is what I want. So D is supposed to go here. All right, who's our most complicated? You are. Good. And this is C. All right, let's get it working and then get replicated. Yes, that's why that does that. Okay, good. Get rid of this just so that I don't accidentally copy paste it and use it. I should just start it over is what I should have done. So I don't trust any of this crap now. Major Mayhem. Well, the rocket's been launched, man. I tested. Okay, so all right. We know this much is going to happen, right? God damn it. I am getting tired. Yeah, it's been 10 hours. question is, which of these merged together? I think I kept red and green separate, and then I went black and blue and yellow and purple. Mike and Laureen, thank you. Let me start with Mike, and then when it times back, I will go to Laureen. Thank you for the raids, everyone. I had Laureen open. Mike, I had you open earlier, I thought, but yeah. How were your streams? Hope you all had good evenings. I am, well, I've got my 3 rocket silos complexes built, erudite. I've got my 3 rocket silo complexes built, so I've got 12 rockets ready to launch. I'm starting to have some UPS issues, but I think that's my hosting PC. Tomorrow I'll switch over to this one. I'm currently redesigning my science factory, science area, because I'm going to have a 8 of these for research. That's going to give me 400 and some odd 12 beaconed research labs. And yeah, I'm getting close. And how are you, Lorraine? What were you working on? Okay. Thank you for the follow. And I'm wondering why that didn't trigger. It should have given you a... It should have given you a wagon. Oh, yeah, I just got through an energy crisis. As a matter of fact, I had to go into Turkey and start building... Fennec designed this 14 reactor setup because I ran out of space in Italy. It's all full. And I even started redoing what I had over here in Spain and Portugal to replace my 500 megawasp with a 2 gigawasp, as Mucky would say. It almost knocked me out. I had fortunately spec'd this out, and when I brought this 3rd rocket silo complex online, we look back here and, well, first off, my beacons are consuming 50 gigawatts of power. I've got 100,000 beacons, and they consume, my whole factory without the beacons consumes, not a whole lot. But what? 4 gigawatts? The beacons are consuming a massive amount. So, and you can see when I started adding beacons in, they dominate. And yeah, I'm over 400 hours now. Give Lorraine a follow. She's fun to watch. So I am setting up an unloader. My plan is to have each of these. Oh yeah, these four-ways. Somebody found it for me on the interwebs and gave it to me. It's a thing of beauty. I anticipated having some really heavy traffic, and I didn't want to have traffic problems. And I'm running 3A3s, which are not the really high performance, because it's only 3 with 8 wagons, and then 3 other locomotives is dead weight. So, it's basically 311s in either direction. Thanks, Sydney. If you want to see a video of my cat walking away, use the lurk command. And if you want to see her staring at you, use the unlurk command, because I caught a video of her looking down at me. Cutie butt, who can't talk? All right, so something happened here that I did not get the auto for the follow, and that bothers me. So let me correct that. I'm going to find this. And that's interesting. For some reason, Major Mayhem, thank you. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you. I don't know why, but Pi00 did not show as a follow. It Pel00. What's up with that? So that's why it didn't trigger. But we will give you a train wagon. There you go. You have got a train wagon named after you now. Twitchy Twitch, yes. Oh yeah, Lorraine, I was there when your microphone died. It was kind of awkward. So there you go, pal. Thank you. Oh, let's see. MCPS Luke got a subscription. Acidfire, Acidfur got a subscription. Kawakle. Oh, man, that's a good one. J Fort and the West Dude all got subscriptions. That'll make the West Dude happy. Thank you, Major Mayhem. Dino. Yeah, you were at the hospital. Oh, and the fire truck's lights flashing sirens. It was embarrassing. Yes, it does. Well, in my Discord, somebody posted a video clip of. It's actually pretty funny. There's a clip there of a robot trying to insert USB into another robot before the orcs come and kill them, and the USB kept resetting. All right. so this is where A goes. So if A is here, you're going to go like that. But that's going to make this a little bit difficult. So this needs to move down. So you're not going to be able to do that if I do that. So that's probably why I did it to the outside like this. Oh, so I sent you out this way instead of in that way. That makes sense. Now I understand. Okay, then I only need to get one more down here, right? And that pushed you to the inside. And ugh. And then these two are going to get pushed somewhere as well. That's unfortunate. Because you're going to get in the way. I don't like it when you get in the way. So you stay all the way to the outside. You stay all the way to the inside. But then you two have to merge and go to the outside, which is what's going on here. And you got to go all the way to the outside. And that's this. And that means you need to come down here, and you need to come down here. And I don't want to mess around with the other stuff, so we're just going to do that. So that's accurate, and that's accurate. This is the only unfun part, is that I've got to do this. Which I don't like, having these not aligned. Because I've got that RoboPort there, and I need the RoboPort there because it's got to be the same as all the others that I do. I missed a couple here. That's got to be like that. That's got to be like that. Keep going. Let's keep going. Nope. Nope. Okay, so now I need to just copy it over, right? I can't just copy it in bulk, otherwise it'll grab the unloaders, and I don't want, or the fuel. It'll grab these fuel, this fuel and this fuel, and it'll put them over here where they don't belong on the wrong sides, and I don't want that. So I have to be more careful about how I grab. Didn't want to grab the rail. Don't grab the third rail. Oh, I forgot to do this one. All right. This, however, is very bad for me. Yeah, you can post it here if you want. Tag Lorene in it so she can get a joke out of it. Sorry, I was focused on this. I wasn't ignoring you just because you can't talk. I mean, yes, I was. Hi, Tropic Mango. Welcome. So now I'm going to have... Here's where things go really different, because I've got 3 unloaders that are each a different train. And... Thank you. So what I need to look at is my refining, because it has exactly what I need here. This is 3 unloaders. Unfortunately, they're really far spaced out, and I don't want to do that. But I don't have a choice. I mean, I'm just going to have to carry those down. What did I do with... It's still here. There's Faceless. Ye old troublemaker. Alright, I forgot. What does this stack to? Science. All of them. What do they stack to? Stack is 200. Okay. So all these are set wrong, because these are all 100, and they're supposed to be 200s. Hi, Faceless. Did you work today? Just got home, eh? Yeah, I've been streaming for a little while. This is my job for now. So... I was gifted 5 subs a little while ago. Super exciting for a guy like me. Helps build what I'm building. I love it. All right, so... Oh, this is going to be different. I need to engineer stuff here. I need to figure this out. So let me get my generic unloader. This is my generic unloader. No, that's generic loader. There's no loader here. So this is my generic unloader. Oops. One, two, three. One, two, 3. You tag team me, huh? Okay. Good luck with that. Okay, so what's going to happen here? Shoot, 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 shoot. Let me go get this generic unloader and bring it over here. So I'm not going to have... Hey, it's a smiley face. I'm not going to have 5. And it's not going to be in that position. It's... Think. It's a 2-1-2, which is an odd thing. So it's going to be this. So that's where the unloader is going to be. And because it's an unloader, I promised it that I would give it fuel. That's going to be a bit challenging there. I don't want all of those, and then I've got to... I recommend some elderberry. Dino. Elderberry syrup. Oh, look, Faceless is making a joke. Did you write that yourself, or did you spend some of your precious money on that garbage? She does have crystals. Wrecked! Okay, so what I'm thinking of doing here... I was thinking of setting it up for 4, but man. This is fat, and I don't like it at all. Oh, the length of these belts is just going to be savage. And then you add on the fact that this is going to be underneath it, right? So at some point, this has to go here 8 times. That is going to be there at some point. Lorraine, advice here is always welcome. It's in the tag. It's backseating is appreciated. It's not just a thing. It's a reality. My designs are the way they are because people have given me opinions and feedback and advice. Now, mind you, I'm going to try and stay within my theme, but something you say may trigger a thought in my head. Um, lose my train of thoughts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, things do add up, don't they? So what I'm thinking of doing is staggering these. Now, when I move these, they don't line up where they used to be anymore, and so everything gets all buggered. Now, this is absolutely stupid, and it's not what I should do at all. And what I'm thinking of doing is having a secondary unloader right here. Is I'm actually like not wanting to do this here. I'm thinking of putting another one to the side and then bringing those belts in from the side. This one's a toughie. I thought I had it in my head what I wanted to do. Oh yeah, I run in blueprints. I mean, that's why I cleared this whole area of trees. I had cleared this whole area over here when I laid out this design for this rocket complex. All of these rails are independent. This rail network, except for this, is independent. This is everything. This needs to launch 4 rockets at a time, one every minute and 6 seconds or something or whatever it is. Um, and I made a lot of room in Africa in order to be able to lay that out, and then built the first one here. And so I live in blueprints. I have a book of blueprints. If you hit !blueprints, you'll see that I put them all in GitHub. And Lorene, if you're the kind of person that shares blueprints, check out my blueprint book, not for the blueprints, but for the README, and it'll show you how to put your blueprints in Factorio bin and in GitHub, so that you can share them easily with your community. Well, I love blueprints. So maybe I'll just do away with this. So instead of this, what if it's a T-junction? If this is a T-junction, makes this even taller, which I don't like. And these are going to be... Yeah, the balancer book, I use Rehnquist's. But I have a lot of blueprints. I have what I did, because I wanted to be able to get through. Oh yeah, my nuclear power blueprints pretty much came from somebody else. My goal was to be able to get through building from scratch up to where I could launch rockets without having to figure things out all the time. So what I did is I started coming up with a really early starter base, and that's what this is. But then, once I got that going, I went, okay, well, what if I just made this and then made it so that I could put the next one down? So I've got this one, and then I just paste this one on top of it. And then I paste this one on top of that, and I build that, and then I get more research. And then I put this one down, and now I've got some military research. And then I put this one on top of that, and I've got flamer turrets and combat robots. And so that's how it started, is that I just kept growing on this blueprint and laying over top of it. So that's what these blueprints are. And then, I always use the same furnaces. So I blueprinted that. And then it just grew from there to the point where I've got this blueprint, which is a train-based smelting, all of it all in one, and then I have a thing called factories, which is, this thing's also train-based, but it expects smelting to be done somewhere else. And this particular one is what I've used to build everything. That's where I'm standing next to right now. I also use color concrete. It's color coding plus as a mod, which I think really makes the base a lot better. So this factory here has built everything else that we see here. It built this thing, which I use to make speed modules, and it built all of this stuff for this research area and all 3 rocket silos. Oh yeah, the goddess of Symmetria will be appeased when I build stuff. She is a tough cookie, and she takes good care of me. I take good care of her. Let's start this way over here, just in case. Pentatonics. One, two, three, four, and then the return. And thank you, Lorraine. That's very kind of you. Well, these are all wrong, but anyways. Yeah, roller coaster tycoon. That's a good way to put it. That's funny. I don't plan to have much use for multi-level rails. Just those intersections. It's not really my thing. I look at it from a it's a it's to keep intersections fast. People are like, yeah, you can do it here to avoid that one intersection. I'm like, that would make this massively wide because it needs like 5 tiles or 3 tiles, 3 tiles for a support and 5 tiles for a ramp, and that's just a bit much for me. I don't need that much. I don't need it that much. It's not a high performance intersection, so I don't care if a train stops. That's an interesting idea, Pony. Um, really interesting. Hmm. Now you got me thinking, Pony.